All right, we're live Hangover Show Monday. Vikings are 2-2. Alex, appreciate you stopping by. Fine has been waived. Chris O's at a damn farm. Family time, man. Family, got to do it. I hope you saw a lot of nice foliage.
I don't think he helped the Vikings. Chris O needs to be here when we're having live streams. It's not the same without him. He's always slamming beers. Don't care if it's 9 a.m. or not. But Chris O, I'm glad you enjoyed your family yesterday.
Well, I believe he was at the pregame show. I think he even gave a couple bones. So, Chris O, A+. This episode brought to you by the Patriot Pizza by Brew Pub. Got the Yankee noodle, macaroni and cheese with bacon. Ooh. You know what that's called? It's called heaven. That's called heaven. Box says Patriot, but heaven is inside of it.
Great pizza, great cause. Get yourself a Brew Pub Patriot right now. Why would you wait any longer? We'll let a few more trickle in. How's everybody feeling after the game yesterday? I'm not actually. I feel fine, personally.
Well, I hope so. I mean, I hope you're not like in a really bad funk or just really sluggish to get through the day.
Well, not because of the Vikings.
No, well, yeah. I mean, it's odd. Lovegus needs a hug or something. Yeah, Vikings 2-2. It was at the end of the game. I think a lot of us felt the same. I don't think there was a ton of frustration or anger. It was more like, all right, this is what maybe it'll be.
Yeah, and you look at some of these other scores around the league. Like, look at what the Falcons a week ago get blanked by the Panthers. They go to Washington and beat Washington. So you just like teams look different every single week. The Cowboys, they get beat by the Bears handedly a week ago. They tie with the Packers last night. So week to week, NFL season's still young. I think these teams are still figuring out who the hell they are, and the Vikings are definitely in that boat.
Yeah, I mean, but the Vikings boat, there's been a fairly common theme to this boat. It's not like, very common. Very.
Well, injuries is what I'm assuming you're going with there?
No, just like the expectations need to be very much readjusted. Very much readjusted.
Change the coordinates. Move the compass.
Yeah, that compass might be going to the bottom of the ocean. We're going to be talking about that. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be going to a really nice destination. Nano Joe, Arch Manning, welcome to Minnesota.
I don't think he's turning any heads this year. Old Arch.
Purred about. Well, just his first year starting. He's got plenty of time. What's the worst time with the Cowboys are losing to a tough Steelers team? I don't think the Steelers were tough. I think that
they were tough yesterday. They were doing things yesterday they haven't done all year. So was that because they're playing us? I don't know. Mm-hmm. They were definitely tough yesterday.
O'Connell, terrible play caller. Cooper should be fired. Strange season. We'll be talking about all this. Like Lepikus said, we'll give her a couple minutes here on this Monday. What's everybody on for lunch? Maybe a nice pastrami sandwich.
Pastrami, not my favorite lunch meat.
I don't think. Yeah. What's everybody having for lunch? Nice strawberry yogurt, it's delicious.
Maybe a grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese. Can never go wrong with the grilled cheese. You could be 5. You could be 85. Fettuccine Alfredo. Chris, oh man, you're gonna get tired. An hour and a half. Your eyes are gonna be heavy.
I'm not a fan of big lunches for that reason. 2 o'clock rolls around, you're ready for a nap. Alex rushes.
Arch Manning sandwich.
Okay.
Definitely not olive oil.
Yeah, one bar finished a whole bottle. There it is. Finished it.
Just water. Just looks like an olive oil. I want to make sure everybody thinks.
Especially when full water, it looks even darker.
I'm not going through a midlife crisis where I drink olive oil. This was straight up water. Tacos in Mexico. That a baby. Ham, nice. Bean soup. Love it.
Cinnamon apple panini. That's fancy.
Oh, that does sound fancy, but fancy. Let's talk the Vikings. Let's do it.
Yeah, a couple of newsy items here. Brian O'Neill getting an MRI on his knee for potential MCL injury. We'll be hoping for the best there. Brian O'Neill, man, if we lose him, it's really gonna hurt.
I am not a doctor. I probably could be if I wanted to.
That's something I need you to look at.
If anybody needs me to look at something, let me know. I will diagnose you. I don't think this is good news. I think this is going to be very, 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 very bad news. I think it is. I think they're just going to confirm something.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting as well. I don't like the way this is trending. These rarely ever go the way we want them to. Usually when someone's having an MRI, A couple days later, they're out for the year. So,
well, whether it's the year, whether
Yeah, I
it's for
know.
8 weeks, whatever, like I don't see any way that this is. Oh no, he's good to go. So hopefully dead wrong. Another little piece of news, not really Vikings news, but Cam Robinson got traded again today.
Yep.
And any hope of bringing him home, he filled in nicely. I mean, he wasn't like an all-pro by any means, but late round picks, that's all it took to get him, and now he is off the table. So any hopes of doing a Cam Akers type trade for this guy 18 times is dead. Just like grandma.
He went to the Browns. We play next week. So it's Cam Robinson revenge game next week in London. Another little nugget here. CJ Ham eligible to come off the IR this week. We'll see what the Vikings do there, if he's ready to be elevated or not. But any kind of help we can get potentially blocking would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't play many snaps last year. I don't anticipate him doing that this year. But
gotta do something.
We'll take any healthy bodies we can get.
Any healthy bodies we'll take. Vikings open up as 5.5-point favorites over the Browns. 5.5. That seems aggressive to me.
It seems insane. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not gonna belittle the Browns at all this week. Vikings fans are not allowed to do that for quite a while until they earn their keep. And we just, Steelers beat us fair and square. I think the Steelers are still butt, and we lost to them, and that says a lot. So 5.5 points. That's insane to me.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it on paper. This looks like a huge mismatch. I mean, it could be Myles Garrett versus Justin SKOL. Oh, that's horrifying. That's going to keep me up all week. So I don't know what you do there other than hope and pray and get the ball quick.
Well, and I know you're going to do your show on the PFF grades later, but Justin SKOL did grade out very well. So did Blake Brandel. So it's nice to see some improvement there.
Yeah, we'll see how the others graded out.
There's not bad.
Yeah, let's jump into some overreactions that we saw yesterday, or maybe that we even have ourselves, or that we heard in the comments, or we've read online. Overreactions from the loss yesterday.
What do you got? What's your overreactions in the comment? Oh, I love you.
Alex Rush is right. No Ginkle, we've lost both those games, right?
You're right. He's the magic. He's the magic man.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Mike. Weirdly good movie. Surprisingly good movie.
I'm more of an XXL fan. Where's it XL? What was the sequel called?
I didn't know there was a sequel, to be honest.
Like,
we have no overreactions in the comments. Nobody wants to play.
Yeah, no one wants to play with us.
Might be time to look for O'Neal replacement. He's getting injured every year. Yeah, he's definitely had some pretty big injury bugs lately. I mean, I think a replacement for him is probably in the cards soon. Anyways, he's not very young.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
KOC does not call a good game we lose. All right, what's your overreaction?
I just saw this. I mean, the season's over. We're done. We're screwed. We're 2-2. We just lost to the Steelers. We can't block anybody. Our head coach is horrible.
Well, that's not an overreaction.
Season's done. Saw a lot of that yesterday, and there's a lot of season left. So let's just cool our jets on that one.
Cooler jets. We can't block anybody. That is not an overreaction. But yeah, the season being over at 2-2 is absolutely insane. Was it last year? Not that was it last year the Packers started off really, really bad and then they just went on a tear?
It might have been last.
I mean, they were damn near eliminated. So yeah, it is not over. The thing is, we're gonna find out very, very quickly where this season is going, because the next 5 weeks are horrifying. Playing some damn good teams. So give it another 5 or 6 weeks, because you know what? Maybe in 6 weeks the season is over. We're gonna find out really quick. Never too early to do mock draft.
Well, and like you mentioned at the start of this, maybe we got change course, where this boat's going. We're not jumping off the ship, but maybe the destination isn't where we thought it was going to be. The way this is going, and the injuries we've had, the way we've played, the inability for the coach to adjust. I mean, I'm feeling like this is an 8-9 win team now. I'm adjusting my destination to that.
I'm gonna bow out on even a guess at a prediction until like 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now. T-Bass, his overreaction was that it was the worst onside kick I've ever seen. That's T-Bass's overreaction. He actually thought it was a good kick and we should have got it. So all right, T-Bass, that's good. I didn't think it was a very good kick.
So, I thought it was horrible. May as well just handed it to him. That's how nice it was.
Well, that's his thoughts. He wanted to be sure. My overreaction is the lack of pass rush. The stat that came out, mean, we're getting after these guys. Get after the quarter. The stat that came out today, Aaron Rodgers' time to throw against the Vikings was 2.17 seconds. His fastest time to throw in a game since 2022, and one of the fastest of his career. Like we didn't have a chance to get to him. Like they did exactly what they needed to do against this defense and not allow Rodgers to get pressured. And they just 2.17. That's what you're seeing. He got it out of your hand. Didn't even give us a chance. So I have to backpedal a little bit on pissing and moaning that we weren't getting Rodgers under pressure. We didn't have a chance. There was no chance. They had the perfect game plan against our defense.
That's called good coaching. That's called good coaching on their part. And mine goes along with that. A lot in the comments, we even did it in our little takeaway video. Dallas Turner is a bust. We saw a lot of that going on. Didn't have his
I'm
best
not happy
game.
with Dallas Turner.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He didn't have his best game yesterday, but you look at what he's done. He led the team in pressures last week. His pass rushing rate's like 20.5, which is a lot better than last year. He's gotten bigger. He's gotten stronger. He is progressing the right way. Do we all want to see some more production? Yes, we want to see some more production. There's still a lot of games left. He can get there. But the fact a lot of people are labeling him a bust so early, just need to cool that a little bit.
Well, I want to talk to Dallas Turner. T-Bass just kind of sticking with it. He really did like that onside kick. Just an overreaction. I don't know why he thinks everybody thought. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're doing.
So T-Bass, yeah, good kick. Dallas Turner. I was going back in the comments with BK yesterday. Respectfully. And what he said, cool it on Dallas Turner or whatever, he's fine. And yeah, he is fine. But he was also a guy that we traded up for in round one. Like, we don't want fine right now. We don't want it. I said it yesterday on the show. He's got to be better than fine. He's got to be better than just getting a little bit better. He's consistently one of the worst graded defensive players, PFF. I mean, that says something. And it's just, we need better than fine. What we gave up, where we got him, he needs to be a absolute stud. And I know he's got players in front of him, but he hasn't. Ginkel's been out for 2 games this year. My expectations for Turner, I'm not saying he's a bust, but this shit's got to get better.
Well, you just said, I mean, Rodgers had the ball in 2.1 seconds or whatever it was. So that definitely neutralizes any pass rush. So,
well, I know, but we've seen him for like 20 games now.
Well, I know last year was weird the way they used him.
I'm not going to step up. There was guys like Gabe Murphy out there at the end of the season.
I don't make comparison to Jared Verse, but it's not the same role. Verse is just you go get the quarterback every single time. They're asking more Turner. He had an opportunity yesterday. I'm not going to lie and say he didn't, take advantage of that. But I do feel like he's progressing. Is maybe just going slower than we all wanted to.
Progressing from, I'm not giving him a pass at all. He's got to play like where he was drafted.
All right, you got any more overreactions or not?
No, that was pretty much it. No, that's it.
Yeah. Let's go to underreactions and underreactions from yesterday. I got one. I don't think we talked about this guy at all, and we probably should have. But Xavier Scott had himself a solid little game yesterday, heavily involved in the passing game. He had his first touchdown, and I don't think we said anything about him. So well done, Xavier Scott. We're gonna give you some praise here. I'm torn on that one. He played good, but why we seem to have a lot of why is he lining up at receiver when we got Ty Felton? Why is he lining up at receiver? Like Miles Price is a hell of a weapon on offense. Like hats off to Xavier Scott. He went out there and played, but like I look at it from the other side. It's like, why aren't these other guys out there? Ty Felton should be lining up at wide receiver. That's where we drafted him, round 3. And we got Xavier Scott, an undrafted free agent or wherever the hell he was, a running back playing receiver. I don't know. I'm not. Is that a good thing? The plays, but he was out there. He did what he had to do, and he got himself a touchdown. I think it was probably first of his career. So again, a guy that played well, and we didn't give him any kind of love. No, he stepped up and played. He did play good. Former wide receiver, showing his stuff. Showing his stuff. You got one? Yeah. Adam Thielen played in just 12 of 76 snaps. Holy shit. Yeah, that goes with mine too. Like I'm feeling the trade's bad. It's a bad trade. I don't think that's an underreaction at this point. I mean, we're not talking about enough. That's why we're underreacting. Like 12 snaps. Are you serious? He had 2 catches for 11 yards, and he's barely getting a sniff. We're 4 games into this now. This isn't just like one game. And I had the compensation here pulled up. We gave up a 4th and a 5th. I mean, we're paying him quite a bit of money, even though he took a pay cut. We're getting something in back. It wasn't a 3rd, so. Yeah.
it was a whole mixture of picks. Regardless, like 12 of 76 snaps, and Xavier Scott's out there at receiver. What is going on? What is going on with this trade? Either they're looking at him when he got here and like, okay, this guy is 10 times slower than he used to be, and he can't really catch very well anymore. I don't know what's going on, but that is bad news.
I'm wondering he's going to be inactive one of these weeks. I know it, and it's just I don't know why you bring him here and then you don't use him. It's mine. It's just it boggles my mind.
Well, I mean, I guess hats off to him for not using him because clearly there's a reason. I mean, they're not letting their hearts get in the way of using him. So, I mean, he hasn't played well.
I mean, did they scout him and look at him before they made this trade, or they'll have deals? Let's get him. Let's bring him back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's disappointing, and I hope that gets turned around because him being out there as Naylor stepped up, so you got to give it to Naylor.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not good. Underreaction. I have another one is just that our cornerbacks aren't getting enough love as they should. I think the cornerbacks are playing really damn good. Byron Murphy's playing good. The only time we ever really see anything bad with our corners is Jeff Okudah, and that's not even that often. Am I nuts to think our corners are playing well? I don't think our safeties are playing very well.
No, I think the corners are playing well. I mean, Murphy's showing a little more aggression this year, which I like to see. Isaiah Rogers actually graded out poorly. I think he had like a 50-something, which I don't understand that. I thought he played just fine. Yeah, no, I mean, Okudah seems to be the one who's getting picked on the most. So,
well, I mean, he's our surprised. Yeah, he's our third corner. He should be getting picked on, but like that was a huge concern. I mean, luckily none of our corners have been injured. Okudah was down for a game or whatever, but the depth is definitely an issue. But corners are stepping up.
They are. One underreaction I think we didn't talk about nearly enough yesterday was Christian Darrisaw. He was bad. He was bad yesterday. I think he had allowed 3 pressures. He had at least 1 penalty, maybe 2. He had a great game against Trey Hendrickson and just didn't duplicate that against the Steelers. So he's allowed to do that every now and then. Hopefully he's very good next week, but Christian Darrisaw was not very good yesterday.
Well, even his grade last week wasn't that great, was it?
I don't know. His presence definitely was huge last week, though, whether his grade was good or not.
No, we're just so happy that Justin School's not out there. We don't talk about it. We don't care. It's still an upgrade. But yeah, yesterday was and he was on my list too as an underreaction. He did not play good. He is still better than what was out there prior, but we got to get past that. This is Christian Darrisaw. He's got to be rock solid week in and week out, which brings us to Chris Cooper, our offensive line coach. I hate to say a guy should get fired, but I think he should be. Something's going on here with the offensive line. And Chris Cooper he's got to answer this shit. This is a disaster.
Yeah, if things keep getting worse, if we're blown up by the Browns next week, someone has to be to blame. Someone has to be the scapegoat. And if I'm KOC, I'm putting on the O-line coach, and I'm going to let him go at the break if we get up another 6-7 sack performance.
Well, I mean, the worst thing about this, many sacks. Take our team out of it. Ed Ingram's ripping it up for the Texans.
Did he just get destroyed yesterday by somebody?
Ed Ingram is one of the highest ranked guards in the league right now. And I mean, we miss fucking Garrett Bradbury right now. Like this offensive line, we invested so heavily to just make it fantastic. And Donovan Jackson was out. He's a rookie. I mean, there's going to be bumps. Ryan Kelly's missed some time, but like, this is not better than last year. It's supposed to be way better. Will Fries.
Who was the guy we traded? God, he's a high pick. A couple years ago, the Jaguars. I mean, he went up there and
Cleveland. Yeah,
and he played well. So I don't know what's going on. It's the scheme. What the hell is going on? I don't understand. But damn, yeah, it's someone's got to be blamed for this. And Chris,
the most alarming thing is when a guy like Ed Ingram goes somewhere else and all of a sudden he's pretty damn good. I mean, that if that doesn't raise any eyebrows, like Chris Cooper before he came here, I don't think he was ever. I think he was an offensive assistant or something. He was with the Broncos, but it's not like he had a big old track record of just absolutely taking these guys and massaging them into something beautiful. But that seems to be quite the talker on Twitter today is Chris Cooper and what he does.
What is he doing? Why is he doing it?
Why isn't he doing it better?
I don't know. Any other reactions? Those ones I had.
No, not really.
Yeah, we were feeling good. Now all of a sudden we're really depressed.
I'm feeling fine. The Browns, if they go if we end up 2-3 going into the bye and lose to the Browns that we're gonna talk about all damn week that have a very, very good defense. Then a little bell can go, little alarm bell, not the full bell, just one ding.
Well, just because what comes after that stretch is horrifying. So if you go 2-3, there's a good chance you could be 2-7 in a blink of an eye.
Vic Ryder, hope that hangy is gone.
Should we take some of those calls?
Yeah, we got a couple, and they were both positive. So I went with the positive ones.
Really?
Well, I was kind of scared at the beginning.
Let me rephrase that. One of them were positive. This is T-Bass.
Sounds like T-Bass to me.
The game looked way
hold on. I'm trying to restart it.
too easy. So in the immortal words of Roddy Piper, just when you think you have all the answers, the NFL changes the questions.
So T-Bass is there's a little conspiracy theory going in the back of his head where he thinks maybe something's going on behind the scenes. That's what I got from his comments yesterday. And he's right. We were talking about how we should kick the shit out, blah, blah, blah. We talked it up so much to the fact that we knew this was going to happen.
Well, yeah. And that, I mentioned it a little bit in the prediction video, like, unless we do this, this, and this, and all those things happened, and the Vikings lost. So I think going into this week, we're all going to expect the Browns defense to get, 10 sacks, and watch. We'll probably have the best pass protection we've had all year. I mean, that's what's going to happen. I'm very confident of that.
Expect the unexpected when it comes to the Minnesota Vikings. That's all you can say. We got Griff Daddy calling. This was early in the third.
It's Griff Daddy, boys. Hey, calling in the third quarter here. The problem with this team and this franchise is the fans. We all say the sky is falling after a single play. We got to freaking relax. We got to believe. We got to keep positive momentum so that the players, the coaches, everybody can feel that coming from us. I love you, boys. I believe we will turn the season around. No one should have expected 14 wins again. Let's go. Skol.
Yep, Griff Daddy, he's right. He's right. You got everybody. I mean, he was a lot of comments early in the game were pretty negative, pretty lame, to be honest. Everyone just getting so upset. I mean,
and I know he's come on and said this before. Like, he hates negativity that this fan base gets and how quick they are to get it. And I understand why we get that way a lot, because we've just seen, we've been hurt so much by this team, and here we go again. But yeah, I mean, you got to stay positive. We try to stay positive as long as we could. I mean, and the Vikings did come back in this game, whether that was the Steelers letting up and then maybe making some questionable decisions, but they got back in this game. So let all 4 quarters go before we start getting all bitchy.
Yeah, there were a handful of plays that could have easily turned this game around. The fumble, Aaron Rodgers, when he fumbled that thing and went the plays were there. They just didn't. We weren't there to make it. And another thing is to go from 5 turnovers the week before to 0 yesterday. I mean, even the game. What do we have? Did we have 1 turnover before the Bengals game? It's been pretty. Aside from the Bengals, where Jake Browning was just giving the ball away, basically. They got to figure that out as well.
Yeah, they do. And I think what we had with Eric Wilson punch out on Drake London, right? We got that one back against the Falcons.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that was the only other one.
Yeah.
But yeah, run defense. I mean, we talked about a lot of this yesterday in our videos. A lot of issues that the Vikings absolutely need to clean up. JJ McCarthy should be back in a week or so after the bye. That's the thought. But we got to talk a little Browns. I mean, Browns coming up. Comments. So how we feeling about Cleveland? Are we going into this thing confident?
Yeah, let us know. What do you guys feel about the Cleveland Browns, who just lost to the Lions? That score is kind of not really telling how the game went. That thing was kind of pretty closely contested till late. So the Browns are no pushover.
No, God, no. Beat the Packers. It's gonna be very tough to score points against this Browns defense.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns aren't. They got Joe Flacco, and they're gonna be tough to score points as well. But we had what against the Falcons? 6 points. And
then we had 6 points for 3 quarters against the Steelers too.
Yeah, and the Bears, we had dick throughout the whole game. So we're gonna put some points on the board to win that one, because
yeah, looks like 9-6.
9-6 on Sunday. Yeah, that could definitely be the case. Hopefully, we're the 9. Confident defense there. I'm confident of our defense stopping their offense. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the theme going into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like we should probably be able to contain their offense and high flying Joe Flacco. I bet I couldn't name 5 Browns on the offense. Judkins, Flacco. Who's their tight end? Did they just get a new tight end? Fannin, Harold
They
Fannin.
got Njoku. They got Fannin. They got Charles Tillman at receiver. Jerome Ford's their other back.
I don't want
fullback
to
get through. Oh, it's Fannin. Yeah.
Harold Fannin, Hair Bear.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, this looks like a huge mismatch for the Browns. Their defense against our O-line. Is it going to be Justin School out there against Myles Garrett? That's horrifying. But also, you got to hope. You got to hope that KLC is changing his game plan, getting the ball quick, realizing what he has up front. Michael Juergens, Blake Brandel, Justin School. He's got to be changing it up. I hope he is. If we see these long developing plays and he just does the same old shit, then we really got a major problem. But
I can hope in one hand and shit in the other, Lupagus.
I know, but you got to adjust your game plan. Otherwise, we're going to get killed against this D-line, and it is what it is.
Well, I don't know if he's ever adjusted it before, so I do hope that happens. I can't see him doing it on the fly over there. Let's hope something changes. And
it wouldn't be fly. It'd be the game plan going into it. Like, you got to start now.
No, I'm just saying, like, on the fly, like, he's never done it before. So whatever. We'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting week. We're going to try to get a Browns creator on for Horned Up so he can give us the scoop. It's funny, the one who does the NFC North, or the one who does Roundtable, I'm going to try to get him. He's passionate, I think is the word.
Passionate.
He's got this dummy where something goes wrong. He gets up and just starts beating the shit out of it. Sings a lot. I think he might sing more than me.
Really?
So we'll see. We'll see if we can get him on. But it's going to be a good week. We're going to turn this puppy around and go 3-2. Another early game. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Bright and early. Yeah, Vikings haven't lost in London yet, so maybe that'll factor in as well. What you got there?
Get your butts over to the store. You probably already had lunch, but dinner is served by the Patriot. I got the Yankee noodle here, the macaroni and cheese with bacon. Delicious, delicious, delicious. All their pizzas are wonderful. Great pizza, great cause. Hit them up. Thank you to the Patriot Pizza made by Brewpub.
And thank you, TLS, for that. Again, we'll be here all week talking everything going on with your Minnesota Vikings. Hopefully it's all great news as we prepare for these Browns in London. Guys, remember this, Bears have a strange habit where they just sit to admire nature.
Bears suck.